10 years, a long time that many people have forgotten, many rumors have faded, but it is enough for a secret to smolder, becoming a scar in the hearts of two people who were once connected by an unnamed love. And then, in a special interview celebrating the 10th anniversary of the movie that brought them together, Jamie and Dakota revealed a truth that surprised everyone: they were once in love. The stage lights were bright, the sound of cameras clicking. The host had just asked a simple question. "What makes you two still close after all these years?" Dakota smiled slightly, but her eyes suddenly became deep. Jamie glanced at her for a second, then took a deep breath. "Because we were in love," he said slowly. The whole studio seemed to hold its breath. The host opened his eyes wide. Dakota bowed her head slightly, and ran her hand through her hair to cover the trembling at the corner of her lips. Jamie continued. "But it was a love that could not be named. We promised each other to be silent, because at that time our lives belonged to others, to responsibilities and sacrifices." Dakota could no longer hold back. She looked straight into the lens, her voice as light as a breeze but full of weight. "There are people you meet at the right time. But at the wrong time." That sentence was like a knife cutting into the listener's heart. Recalling the days when they first met on set, their eyes met like magnets. Both knew that there was an invisible, undeniable connection between them. The emotional scenes became so real that they forgot the boundary between the character and themselves. Long nights after filming, they sat together, sharing the pressures of the spotlight, the loneliness behind the scenes. They laughed, they were silent, they leaned on each other when the noisy world out there just wanted to tear them apart. Jamie recalls: Dakota once told me, "I wish we could be ourselves, not someone else." But that wish, we can't do it. Dakota pursed her lips, her eyes still filled with pain. "We choose peace for the people we care about. And the price we pay is our hearts." Many people think that everything is over when each person goes their separate ways, building their own lives and loves. But the truth is, those feelings are just buried, never completely dead. Sometimes I wonder, if I had held her hand that day, would the ending have been different? Jamie confided, her voice trembling. Dakota turned to look at him, her lips slightly parted but only managed to utter one sentence. A slow heartbeat. Sometimes a lifetime. The air was filled with a choking feeling that no words could describe. At the end of the conversation, as the camera was about to turn off, Jamie gently took Dakota's hand on the sofa. "No more acting, no more glamour, just two real people, sincere with their feelings." "Thank you for loving me," Jamie said. Dakota replied, her voice trembling but determined. "And thank you for always keeping me in a corner of your heart, no matter how small." They smiled, a sad but warm smile. Not because of regret, but because finally, they dared to say what they had kept hidden for 10 years. The fans who watched the interview could not hold back their tears. There are loves that are born to be remembered, to be cherished, not to be held. And sometimes, a late confession is the most beautiful ending.